This is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent. I was a teaching instructor at IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. How do you manage the tax anxiety you have regarding your IRS tax debt? You simply have to know what IRS is going to do. Once you know what they're going to do, you just stay ahead of curve. Stay ahead of the curve. That's all you have to do. So how do you do that? Well, I'm going to explain that to you right now. IRS sends out a system of letters. CP 14, CP 501, CP 503, CP 504 comes certified. Then IRS sends out their final notice called the collection due process. That's an LT11 number. So now you know IRS is going to send out 5 or 6 letters to you. They're all sent out on 6-week cycles. So every 6 weeks, you're going to get a new letter. You have to know by the time your last letter comes, which is usually 5 months into the process, you're going to have a game plan to deal with IRS. What's the game plan? The game plan is very simple. IRS wants a financial statement. They're going to want a form 433F form. Google it, download it, and find out what that is. Most of the time, 98% of the cases are in the service center, and IRS wants that form. When IRS gets that form, they're going to do one of two things. They're going to either put you into currently non-collectible based on your financial statement, or they're going to put you into a payment agreement based on your financial statement. Currently non-collectible or payment plan, all based on your financial statement. It's that simple. If you want to settle your debt through the offer and compromise program, you're going to have to send that in to IRS, and it's going to take about 6 months to go ahead and figure that out. If you don't have a lot of money, you don't have a lot of anything, call IRS yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. IRS probably isn't going to do very much. If you owe about $50, $60, $70, $80,000 to millions of dollars, don't call IRS. IRS will have their way with you. How do I know that? I used to do that. I used to love for people not to be represented because I could stretch the truth as much I needed to at that time if I needed to close the case. Now, I was very reasonable, very fair, but when you're dealing with IRS right now and your debt with the IRS economy, everything is found online. So somebody could look at your case, look at your financial statement, and tell you, I could tell you exactly what's going to happen in your case. There's no there is no if, ands, or buts about it. Now, I should tell you that IRS has created what's called a national standardized program, which means you can look online and find out the national standards IRS is going to allow you for certain expenses. Those standards are for food and clothing, housing and utilities, car payments, and car expenses. IRS will dictate to you what they are going to use for the area you live in and how much they will allow you. Very simply put, if they allow you $5,000 a month and you make $6,000 a month, IRS wants $1,000 a month because you're $1,000 over their national standard. That's just an example. So I want you to know that anyone who knows what they're doing in this business, when they look at your financial statement, will tell you exactly what's going to happen to your case when they look at it. Thus is me. If you need me, contact me. But remember, if you're doing this on your own, look up the IRS national standards and find out ahead of time. It's like a cheat code what IRS is going to allow you for expenses. Thank you very much. Give me a subscription. I appreciate your ear today. Thank you.